Topic name is properties. Properties is a subclass of hash table. It is used to maintain a list of values in which the key is string and the value is also a string. The properties class is used by the many other Java classes. For example, it is the type of object written by the system.getProperties when obtaining the environment values. Properties define the following instance variables. Properties defaults. This variable holds a default property list associated with a properties object. Properties defines these constructors: 1. Properties, 2. Properties bracket properties prop default. Next, the first version creates a properties object that has no default values. The second creates an object that uses a prop default for its default values. In both cases, the property list is empty. Next, in addition to the methods that property inherits from hash table, properties defines the methods listed in table. Next, properties also contains one deprecated methods, save. This will replace by store because save did not handle errors correctly. Next topic is methods and descriptions. 1. String get property bracket string comma string key returns the value associated with the key. A null object is returned if key is neither in the list nor in the default property list. Second, string get property bracket string key comma string default property returns the value associated with the key. Default property is returned if key is neither in the list nor in the default property list. Third, void list bracket print stream out sends the property list to the output stream linked to the stream output. 4. Void list bracket print writer stream out sends the property list to the output stream linked to the stream out. Next topic is next method is void load bracket in stream in throws in IO exceptions. Description: inputs a property list from the input stream linked to the stream ln. Next, enumeration property names returns an enumeration of the keys. This includes those keys found in the default property list too. Next, object set property bracket string key comma string value associates the values with the keys, returns the previous value associated with the key, or returns the null if no such associations exist. Next, void store bracket output stream out comma string descriptions. After writing the string specified by description, the property list is returned to the output stream linked to stream out. Next, one useful capability of the property class is that you can specify a default property that will be returned if no value is associated with a certain key. For example, default value can be specified along with the key in a get property method, such as get property. If the name value is not found, then default value is returned. When you construct a properties object, you can pass another instance of properties to be used as default properties for the new instance. Next, in this case, if you call get property bracket foo on a given property object and foo does not exist, Java looks for foo in the default properties objects. This allows for the arbitrary nesting of levels of default properties. The following example. Next topic is using store and load. One of the most useful aspects of the properties is that the information contained in a property object can be easily stored to or loaded from the disk with the store and load methods. At any time, you can write a properties objects to a stream or read it back. This makes property lists especially convenient for implementing a simple databases. For example, the following program uses a property list to create a simple computerized telephone book that stores the names and phone numbers. To find a person numbers, you enter his or her number. The program must uses a store and load methods to store and retrieve the list. When the program executes, it first tries to load the list from a file called phonebook.dat. If the file exists, the list is loaded. You can then add to the list. If you do, the new list is saved when you terminate the program. Notice how little code is required to implement a small but functional computerized phone book.